What is up, comrades, and welcome back to more Doki Doki Blue Balls. Now, in the last episode, Discord MC came out of his coon lair to go visit Sayori, his little kitten. And, well, let's just say some sussy things happened indeed, and, well, now we just gotta try and get Sayori to open up about her depression, because we all know it exists, bro, at this point. But anyways, without further ado, let's just jump right back into this, shall we? Man, I do regret staying up late yesterday. Oh yeah, by the way, in case you don't know, there's a challenge going on, bro, where you have to take a shot whenever the mention of Sayori or MC's childhood comes up. And if a flashback occurs, you have to drink the entirety of whatever you have, bro. I'm already ready for it. Let's go. I knew it would be a bad idea. I knew I'd struggle staying awake. In ways more than one, I really am my worst enemy. Wearily, I pulled myself back to the land of the living, determined to make an effort to pay attention to Sakurai. Would anyone care to give me a brief recap of events that took place at the start of the war? It's alright, don't all line up at once. I grin at him, marveling at how his humor is possibly the only thing keeping me awake. I hope he doesn't ask me, though it's hard enough to staying awake, let alone actively contributing. Luckily, Sayori spares me from that possibility, giving him a perfect answer. Wait, don't tell me I have this. Good. I don't have to use the fucking Mickey Mouse voice. Not yet, at least. Well explained. Your teacher definitely deserves a pay raise. He chuckles to himself, carrying on. Well, I paid attention for a couple of minutes. That means I'm entitled to a nap, right? I agree. Wait. No! We're getting a flashback within 2 minutes! Alright. Cheers, comrades. Bottoms up. Oh, man. Hey, I know that was still water and all, but I ain't Badlands Chugs. I ain't good at chugging shit. But anyways.
Hey, Stalin.
Yeah? She looked shyly at the ground.
Do you think we'll be friends forever?
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Like, we're pretty young, and we've been friends for a while. When we move to junior high school, we'll still be friends, right? And even when we move to high school?
Hey, Sayori. Where's this coming from? All sad and shit, bruh. Of course we'll be. You're my best friend. I always enjoy hanging out with you. You're just so based and epic and red-pilled.
You're my best friend too, Stalin. You've always been really nice to me. I just don't want to lose that.
Sorry, you're being so silly.
I know.
I have an idea. Something that means we'll always be friends.
Ooh, what?
We should get married! Yes! Childhood marriage, epic.
Married? But isn't that what grown-ups do?
Yeah, but we're 8 now. You know, 8 is the new 9, 9's close enough to 10. I mean, 10, you might as well round it up to 11. You know, 11, 12, man, 12, 13. 13's close enough to 14, you know, 14, I mean, you might as well be 15. 15, I don't know, you could round that up to 16. 16, I mean, like, yeah, I might as well push it to 17. And 17, yeah, I mean, you might as well be 18 now. So, yeah, it's cool. That's a pretty big number. Anyway, what do you think?
If we're married, does that mean we'll be friends forever?
I think so, yeah. I mean, my parents are friends, and they're married. So that must mean that's how that works, right? Totally.
Okay. How do we, do it then?
I think you have to get a grown-up to say it. Let me go find Mommy. Hang on. Mommy. Mommy Milkies, where you at?
Yes, darling. What's up?
Me and Sayori are getting married, Mommy. How do you feel about it?
Marriage, eh? My, that's really mature of you two.
She smiles fondly at us both.
Oh, you two are so cute together. But being married isn't easy, you know? You'll have to support each other, and more importantly, get a fucking job, loser. You'll have to do special things for your partner. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Like what?
Mother leans forward, a playful look in her eyes.
Things like sharing your chocolate, Sayori.
Sayori gasps. Bro gasped so hard I gave me the... Oh wait, I'm not allowed to say that, no! Well, there goes my YouTube revenue.
Do you think you could do that? And Stalin, you'll have to compromise too.
What does that mean, Mommy?
Well, let's say that one day you wanted to play video games, but Sayori wanted to go to the park. What would you do?
Easy. We go outside first. Then I come in and play. Play with those Mommy Milkies. Come on, Mommy, this marriage stuff is so easy. Mom chuckles to herself.
Oh, if it were that easy. Well, you're clearly ready then.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We'll be best friends forever. Even in 50 years? Even in 50,000. Wait, that's a big number, right?
With the start, I'm jolted back to the present. No, not Mommy Milkies. You're not leaving me again. Jeez, now I have to deal with Sayori. This isn't the kind of history I expected to learn about when I started this class. Man, where did it all go wrong? We used to be inseparable. Best friends until the end, no matter what happened. I know we're talking and getting along again these days, but there were a good few years where we had no contact. She said she loved being around me, and she didn't want to lose what we had. Even though she probably felt estranged as we began to drift. As Sakurai talks, an uncomfortable feeling of guilt bubbles up within me. We're friends now, right? Friends with benefits. There's no sense lamenting on the past. Now everyone open your textbooks to the segment on trench warfare. I want you to write out the main features, what it was, how it worked, and how both sides tried to break out of it. Bruh. That's my favorite part of World War I. Especially when I got trench foot. Great times. Well, looks like I can't get away with just idly listening in the background anymore. After a while, the bell rings. Usual stampede occurs, with students eager to head to lunch. As I'm making my way over to the courtyard, I spot Natsuki. Natsuki, my queen! Oh, hey Natsuki, what's up? Oh, it's you. I'm alright, I guess. It's an awkward moment of silence. A given, I suppose, as this is one of my first times talking to Natsuki one-on-one. Where you should talk to her more often, I'ma say that. Looking forward to the Halloween party? Oh wait, we haven't even gotten to that part yet. Should be fun, I guess. By the way, I don't suppose you've seen Sayori, have you? Don't you guys walk to school together? Yeah, but she wasn't there this morning. I wouldn't reply to my text. I end up walking along. Huh. Weird. Nah, I haven't seen her. I'll tell you if I see her. Thanks. I'm on my way to have lunch, if you want to join. No, I'm good. I've already eaten anyway. Oh, okay. Like, that makes sense. See you around then. She dismissively waves and turns away. I wonder if she's like this with everyone she meets. I don't have much time to ponder the question as I once again spot Yuri on my way to the courtyard. Of course. With Sayori absent, I don't really feel like sitting alone. Sudden music change, ooh ooh. Yuri seems happy to talk last time, and I can't imagine today would be any different. Hey, Yuri! Once again, my greeting startled her. It's slightly comical, although I do feel a little bad for making her jump. Stalin, number 15. Sorry, I didn't expect you again. I'll stop being a ninja from Ninjago, I promise. She laughs softly, closing her book and pulling out a large box of food. Mind if we sit outside again? She nods and stands up. By the way, may I say, damn, this is one nice-ass school, bro. I wish I went to something that looked anywhere remotely close to this. By the way, have you seen Sayori around? Sayori, did she not walk with you? Nope. Didn't meet me in the morning, didn't answer my calls. Just wondering if you've seen her around or anything. I can't say I have. Apologies. No worries. I didn't expect you to have. I don't think she came to school today. Kinda sus, if you ask me. A temporary lull in conversation feels a little awkward. Yuri isn't the greatest with leading a conversation or diverting a topic. She's fiddling with her hair, clearly thinking hard for something to say. Anyway, I'm curious. What are your thoughts on Halloween? Number 14. Giving you like horror so much. Well. Are you sure you want to know? I'd hate to bore you. Not at all. I asked you specifically after all, so lay it on me, sis. It wouldn't bore me in the slightest, totally. Well, to be truthful... Oh, what? Yeah, Barry, you were saying? Right. While most people typically feel frightened by all of the monsters and horror... Son of a bitch. Ow! Fuck! Yuri, what'd you do that for? Shut the fuck up and listen to me. Alright, jeez. While most people typically feel frightened by all the monsters and horror villains that come out to play, Halloween, ironically enough, makes me feel safer. Why is that? I feel like I belong, if that makes sense. That's not weird, is it? Yuri, seriously, You don't have to worry about it. I'm not gonna make fun of you or anything, I promise. I just don't want you to fucking blue screen on me again. What do you mean by belong? Well, it's a day where most people get into the spirit of horror. If only for one day, it's a day where the macabre becomes the norm. I get a sense of belonging from it, because Halloween is typically comprised of horror stories, movies, etc. Number 13. Although I'm not much of a fan of the commercialism. It detracts a little from Halloween's actual meaning. Oh, you mean all the cheesy bats, spiders, skeletons they hang up at stores? Precisely. Yeah, that's understandable. I'll admit, I'm not a huge fan of horror, but Halloween's always been fun. Sayori and I used to prank each other, scare each other with stories, that sort of thing. Obviously, we haven't done that in a few good years. Another pang of guilt. Spending such a day with someone else. I imagine that must be wonderful to share. It's definitely something. We carved pumpkins together over the weekend. Oh, I just said that as if it was in the past tense. My bad. We carved pumpkins together this weekend, Yuri. We'll be bringing them to the club, actually, so you can check them out. I look forward to it. Back to your initial question, though. As frightening as horror villains can be, I would be hard-pressed to deny that their personalities or motives are interesting. Take Frankenstein's monster, for instance. The very fact that it isn't given a name, and it's only referred to as a monster, makes you think it would behave like a mindless beast. Yet once it's created, it's unaware of its own identity and even becomes frightened. Number 12. It's even able to forge relationships with a family of peasants and even saves a human girl. Yet, it is continually misunderstood, even being shot for its efforts. Even after being mistreated by its creator, it still mourns the creator's death. Hardly the behavior and emotion you expect from a typical monster to display, don't you think? Number 11. Well, I can always count on Yuri for a thought-provoking discussion, that's for sure. When you put it like that, I can definitely see what you mean. I guess just by labeling something as a monster, people automatically assume it'll behave like one, right? So when given it a personality and, well, human emotions, it does make you question whether the monster is really, well, a monster. And also, I'm friends with a monster that's under my bed. You have a monster under your bed, Yuri? Definitely. It's honestly fascinating. Oh, good. Nice to know I'm not alone in this. The rest of the lunch break passes by in a blur. Before I know it, the bell is rung, and it's time to go. Do 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 do. Well, that's another day over. Sayori's been on my mind all day, no matter how much I try and distract myself. She's probably just ill, given the stuff she eats. I guess it was bound to happen sooner or later. Still, can't hurt to check for myself. Hey, Sayori! It's me. Daddy's here. I was just wondering if you're okay. You know, because you didn't come to school today. There's a muffled shuffling as I hear a footstep slowly walk towards the door.
You didn't have to. I just wasn't feeling well, that's all. I've been trying to sleep it off, so that's why I missed your calls. Sorry.
No worries. Hey, what do you have, by the way? Sore throat, fever?
I just had a really bad headache. I'm feeling really dizzy.
I can get you some stuff from the pharmacy if you feel like. Should make you feel better.
No, it's okay. I think I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
As she's talking, I can't help but notice what a mess the room is. I know Sayori has never been on the neat side, but this looks worse than usual. Oh, you're taking medicine for your headache already?
Huh?
She frantically follows where I'm pointing to and swiftly hides the medicine packet in her pocket.
Oh, those. Yeah, see? You don't have to get medicine for me after all.
Right. Anyways,
I'm sorry if I'm not in the mood to talk. This headache's a real meanie. If you don't mind, I'm gonna try and get more sleep. See ya.
Sayori, right!
What is it, Stalin? Look, I know you're concerned about me, and it's really sweet. But for once, can you just stop it?
Oh no. Oh no, Bruce.
I'm okay. I'm just really tired of not feeling myself.
Damn. We all know what happens when Sayori gets mad. I stare at her, hurt.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. I'm just really not in a good mood right now.
It's okay. I guess it's just me for worrying too much. Well, hope you feel better soon, Sayori.
My little kitten.
The soft click of the door is my only response. There's something going on here that I'm not realizing. No shit, really? Come on. The nightmares, the days where she's not herself, her refusal to accept my help. It's like I just can't put my finger on what it could possibly be. Then the next day, she's totally fine. Back to her cheery self. Bruh. Gah. Am I just overreacting? Yeah, just overreacting. Maybe I do just worry about her too much. Thinking about it, if the roles were reversed, would I find her overbearing? Although, I don't have anything to hide. Well, as Mom said, as Mommy Milkies once said, I have to give it time. So I guess all I have to do is wait. Hopefully it'll be that simple. For now, I'll just play along with her and try to dial back my concern. As tough as that'll be. Transition.
It's gotten so cold.
Bruh, Sayori jump scare.
October was so warm. Why couldn't it stay that way?
Around here, October ain't warm. That's around like 40, 50 degrees. We're in November now, you know.
But last year's November was so mild. Yeah, fuck this global warming shit. It ain't real. Why? It's so unfair. Other places get really cool winter things like penguins, reindeers, even Frosty the Snowman.
Sayori, you know Frosty the Snowman isn't real, right?
Of course, silly. But what if you make an actual snowman and name him Frosty?
Pretty sure that doesn't count. She waves my comment away, an indignant huff of air visible from her mouth.
I just wanted to snow. Seeing the gentle snowfall at night when you're tucked up and cozy inside with some hot chocolate. It's so peaceful. All of the untouched snow, and when it's quiet, we just have me and you time. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Should probably be spending Christmas with Yuri this year, you know? Sounds like you two share the same thoughts.
Oh, well, it's obviously really fun to have snowball fights, build snowman, make star angels, and missing a day or two off school. I guess since joining the Lurcher Club, I start to appreciate nature a bit more. Although I still love summer.
That much hasn't changed then.
What? Oh no!
What? She's fiddling around in her pockets, desperately looking for something.
I left my gloves at home! And my hands get cold so easily.
It's like, bruh, who cares?
Having cold fingers is the worst. Well, we're having wet socks on.
Blow on them, Sayori. Blow on me, Sayori.
Huh? Blow on my hands?
Yes, it'll warm them up. Trust me. She takes my advice, but judging by the look on her face, it's a futile effort.
It helps a little bit, but they're still so cold. I just wish I had something proper to warm them up for me.
As she stands there pouting, an idea forms in my mind. One that'll benefit both of us.
Give me your hands.
Doing my best to ignore my beating heart, I take her hands in my own and start rubbing on them.
Huh? What are you doing?
I roll my eyes, hoping she attributes my sudden stuttering to the cold, and not my sudden nervousness to this new situation brings. What does it look like I'm doing? It's a slow process, but slowly I can feel her hands warming up. Given how hot my whole body feels, it's no surprise. I'm half expecting there to be steam radiating off my fingers by this point. The silence in the air feels heavy, almost as if it were laced with some kind of tension. I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy it, but the unfamiliarity of the sudden intimacy makes me feel a little uncomfortable. There! They should be much warmer now. I moved to pull my hands away, but Sayori's grip didn't loosen like I expected it to.
Would you mind holding on for just a little bit longer? It's really sweet what you've done for me.
Awooga!
It's getting cold super quickly, though.
Sure. Although we'd have to get a move on, otherwise we'll be late.
That's okay.
As we make our way to school, just like any other day we've walked together. Except for one major difference. We're holding hands. Awooga! I mean, friends can hold hands, right?
Friends with benefits.
It's not necessarily romantic or anything, but it feels so good.
Just like it belongs. Sayori's fingers are absentmindedly stroking the back of my hand, and I have to fight the urge to return the favor. Nah, to hell with it. Her hands feel so warm and soft against mine. There's no way I'm letting this opportunity pass up. She laughs softly as my fingers trace a gentle circle around the back of her hand. She breaks the silence, but only slightly, as her voice is barely audible, only over the howling wind of my own hammering chest. You're pretty quiet, Stalin. Sorry, my kitten. It's okay. You don't have to say sorry. This has been really nice, hasn't it? It has.
My mind is screaming at me to say more, to say something romantic and cheesy. I feel so content and warm, and most importantly, safe. The girl I grew up with, the girl I've shared so many happy memories with, the girl who provides a bundle of sunshine in my life.
Your hands feel so nice.
Yours feel really... Don't mess this up, Stalin. Ditto. Well, I wouldn't mind warming your hands up again. You know, if they ever get, cold. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That was the lamest response I could have given her. Sayori thinks otherwise, though, as she bursts into laughter. I feel my cheeks flare up again, this time out of embarrassment. Hey! A man has fallen into the river of Lego City. Quick, dispatch the Kobe Bryant rescue helicopter.
Sorry, Stalin, sorry. You're just so adorable.
Yeah, well, so are you. The line is out of my mouth before my brain has a chance to even process it. This time, it's Sayori's turn to grow flustered. An endearing crimson flush appears on her cheeks as she looks away, embarrassed.
Huh?
You can be really cute sometimes. You know that. This is deep into uncharted territory. I've really passed some kind of line. The line that you adhere to when you're just friends with someone. Although, do I really care at this point?
Wow.
She flails, further demonstrating my point. Wait, are those... Sayori! What's that in your pocket? Are those gloves? She freezes, looking like a deer caught in headlights.
Huh? No, of course not. Ooh, look at the time. We're gonna be late. See you at lunchtime.
She zooms off with the velocity of a bullet. I'm left standing there in awe. That girl is so damn sneaky. Then again, it's not like I didn't benefit from her little plan, is it? She'll be the death of me. For a foreshadowing? With the high spirits, I follow after Sayori's rapidly disappearing profile. And that was the state of the war by the summer of 1917. As he outlined the activity we'll be doing next, my ears prick up as he mentions we'll be doing it in pairs. By the way, turn to page 394. That chapter should be the most relevant for this task. If you don't mind me, I'll be marking all of the homework I should have gone back to you last week. As per usual, his light self-deprecating style earns a smattering of laughter from the class. Emmy and I have been working diligently, making steady progress. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me I have to do those fucking voices again. It's about time. It's about break time, I reckon. No. I've been meaning to ask. How's the track stuff coming along? Boom. Damn it, cock, ball, dick, penis.
This season has been great. Although there hasn't been as many sessions going on this month. I mean, there's still some, but people are always checking out when it gets cold. No dedication. I ain't seen people give up on stuff.
You and your running, eh? Gotta give you credit for that, though. I wish I had that drive for exercise.
Oh, I don't think it's the lack of drive that stops you from exercising, Stalin.
There was a mischievous look in her eye. Like... Man, I have a strong urge to use my pimp hand on you, ho.
You're distracted.
I catch Sakurai looking at us. Hastily, I turn back to my textbook and scribble something in a lazy effort to look like I'm doing some work. Once his back is turned, my full attention goes back to Emmy. Distracted? By what?
By who, is what you should be asking.
That very knowing smile is making me feel a little uncomfortable. Come on, Emmy, enough with the riddles. Haha.
Sayori, Stalin. I see you two having lunch together all the time. Don't you walk home with her as well?
I didn't know they teach you how to stalk people at track club, Emmy.
Aha! So you do walk home with her then?
So you do stalk me, huh?
So, do you like her? Hey, I promise I won't tell anyone. And come on, the amount of times I'll let you copy my homework.
I grumble under my breath. I had a feeling you'd use that to get a favor out of me.
Use it against you? Stalin! Of course not. It's just my way of reminding you that you can trust me.
Well...
Actually, no. Because I am being a little pushy, aren't I? Sorry, I shouldn't have.
It's all good. It's not that I don't want to tell you. It's just... I don't know. It's really confusing. I guess to put it simply, yeah, I do like her.
Ah, I knew it! That's so cute, though. How long have you liked her?
I nervously scratch the back of my neck. How long is this gonna go on? Well... We've always been childhood friends, but over the past few years we started drifting apart. I joined her literature club last month, and well, since then, I've just really enjoyed being around her. I guess I never really realized what my feelings were. We've been spending more time together recently, and... I sighed dreamily.
You're noticing all of the little quirks about her, aren't you? Ah.
Yeah, things like how blue her eyes are, how warm and soft her hands feel, and how cute she looks when she's concentrating. She's always been really good at making me feel at ease. Whenever she's around, I just feel really, I don't know, just happy. Oh god, all that mushy stuff must sound super embarrassing. Bruh. Sorry, I know this must sound really cringy.
It doesn't. It's fine. I know the feeling myself.
Oh, that guy you started dating a couple months ago? The new guy, right?
That's the one.
So what was it like for you? What little things did you start to notice about him? Oh my gosh, nobody cares. Bruh.
I guess I realized how much he really thinks with his heart. He's a little dense, but I really came to appreciate how patient he can be.
Bruh. Are you talking about me?
But that's enough about me. Sounds like exactly the same thing is going on here. When are you gonna tell Sayori?
Oh, well, that's the thing. Ah, Stalin, Emmy. Everything going well? Oops. Looks like I was getting so into the conversation with Emmy that I totally forgot we were in a classroom. Thankfully, we made enough progress for Sakurai not to chide us. He studies our notes. Doing well so far. Although I'd add a little more detail about how the United States entered and how that clashed against their policy of isolationism. Well, facts. After all, it was a turning point in the war, from both a military and foreign policy perspective.
Noted, sir.
As he meanders off, Amy wastes no time in jumping back into the conversation.
You are gonna tell her, right?
I don't know. Part of me wants to, but I'm super nervous. Or she doesn't feel the same way. Oh, trust me, she does. She dismisses my concerns with a frown and shake of her head.
Look, I can tell that she likes you.
How can you possibly...
Female intuition.
First motherly intuition, now female intuition? No fair. I'm gonna get all the psychic powers.
Trust me, she spends so much time with you, my gut feeling has never been wrong before.
She winks at me. Strangely enough, it fills me with a little bit of confidence. Okay then. I swallow. I guess I'll tell her. I just don't know how to do it.
Look, it's easy. All you have to do is be honest with her. Tell her what you told me. That you really like spending time with her, and that you want her to be your girlfriend. Easy.
She leans back triumphantly. Easy for you to say.
Oh? And never confess over text or online. Has to be done in person.
Well, it's Thursday today, so...
You gotta tell her tomorrow. Trust me, you don't want the anticipation hanging over you during the weekend.
That's so... soon.
Think of it this way. The sooner you tell her, the sooner you can start dating.
I won't lie, that's a pretty appealing prospect. Tomorrow it is.
And let me know how it goes.
Finally, it's over. Managed to find your gloves this time, eh? While not wearing any gloves. She flails around nervously.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know they were in my pocket the whole time before.
As she pulls them on, I'm hit by a pang of disappointment. I was hoping I'd get to keep her warm and hold her hands again. Hang on, Sayori. My scarf has come loose.
You're so silly, Stalin. Didn't your mom teach you how to properly tie a scarf?
Yeah, I just never got around to actually putting it into practice.
Let me help you.
She stands in front of me, completely undoing the scarf and placing it around my neck. At this distance, not only can I see her breath forming into a misty cloud in front of me, but I can even feel it on my face. As she works, she brushes against my neck and collar. I have to force myself not to burrow into her touch.
There.
With a final loop, the scarf now sits snugly, providing the warmth it should. Even after she's finished, her hands linger on my neck. Despite the fabric of her gloves, I can feel they're still cold. Thank you, Sayori. Much better.
You're welcome.
Sakurai told us that during the war, a bunch of miners and bombs set off an explosion so loud, it was heard in London all the way from France. Over 140 miles away.
That must have been one big explosion.
Do you think the miners did the whole cool guys don't look at explosions thing?
Maybe they were movie directors got the idea from. Or maybe that's where movie directors got the idea from, bruh. I'll ask Sakurai tomorrow. Knowing him, I'll probably get a sarcastic answer though. I'd tell you an interesting math fact. But math isn't interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely with you there.
Seriously, you can't write a poem with numbers, or a story. I don't think I've ever seen my parents use the quadratic formula or worked out the area of a triangle in my life. And my teachers tell me that math is a lifelong skill.
Really? I find it pretty useful. You know, in counting up the amount of times you complain about something.
Hey! Etika has fallen into the river of Lego City. Quick, dispatch the Kobe Bryant rescue helicopter. You said you'd agree with me.
Kidding. Anyway, I'll catch you tomorrow, Sayori. Have a good one.
Bye!
Ah, man. What a long day it has been. I feel like I've learned more from Emmy than I did Sakurai. I guess tomorrow is the day I finally ask Sayori, huh? As I ponder here in my coom lair. To be honest, I'm kinda terrified. But then again, how much longer do I want this anticipation to loom over me? Besides, Emmy is confident Sayori likes me, so it should go smoothly, right, my little kitten? Emphasis on the should. After all, she does spend a lot of time with me. And the trick with her gloves this morning. I just hope I've not misread all the signs. Or else tomorrow is gonna be super awkward. Da-da-da. No! Hold up, I'll be back.
3 hours later.
You know what? Never mind. I thought about going and just getting something else to chug, but you know what? We'll save that for the next episode. But anyways, comrades, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Doki Doki Blue Balls. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. And as always, if you want more daily DDLC content, make sure to subscribe to this channel right here, the most base channel in existence. And as always, until next time, so long, comrades.
I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that gets down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi. I need an anime girl that be fucking with me. A little badass bitch that gets down on her knees, screaming out senpai while she taking the D. Baby girl, I'ma have you yelling kimochi.